Pro launched about 2 years ago in 2011. It was actually the last time we spoke. And we launched it with the intention to provide a high quality, cost-effective solution for small businesses. And it was a way for providers to put commercial content on Vimeo. We think it really was an easy to use model, easy to understand, there was no confusion. It's done extremely well since launch, and over the last 2 years, we've been really looking at ways to improve it, because being Vimeo, we always want to make our products better and our features more full-fledged. And we were listening to our audience who wanted more storage, they wanted more plays, and they wanted more features. And so we've worked at really heavily this year particularly is adding those features. And so what we launched is what we consider to be, quite frankly, a very disruptive sort of upgrade to the account. So what people get now is over 1 terabyte of storage per year. That's 20 gigs per week, which is just an extraordinary amount of video volume. They get an unlimited number of plays in HD and SD. So for us, the intention was, if you're a business and you want to have a viral video, if you buy Vimeo Pro, your video can be viral and you don't have to worry about the cost of it. If you're a creative professional, same thing. You don't have to worry about breaking the bank if you have a really successful video that millions of people want to watch. And then we added and heard a lot of feedback about workflow and large files and what people use to move files around. And so we added FTP support as well. So for creative professionals in video, FTP, although an old technology, is a highly used technology, and now we have that support for people to upload large files and make that easier. And there's no file size limit on Vimeo. It's not limited to 2 gigs. You can upload as large a file as the browser will hold, or the FTP will hold, up to 20 gigs. And finally, support. Small businesses, creative professionals oftentimes have very timely needs. So we've added a 1-hour commit for email response 24 hours a day, 5 days a week during business days worldwide. So we're really excited about the release. Pro is intended for creative professionals and small businesses, and those are the people that are buying it and the companies that are buying it. We are also seeing a lot of educational institutions buying it, religious institutions buying it, but it is really intended for a higher end use, and the tools and features that come with it relate to that. And that audience is obviously growing as more and more small businesses particularly see video as a default for what they need on their website, and as their website is the default for what they require to promote and market their business. And then creative professionals, with the advent of 1080p and now 4K, have larger and larger files to upload and to share and use through workflow or through edits, and they're finding the count super useful for those reasons. We all know that in playback online there's the Ultra HD TVs. We know that people and the cameras and the price points for cameras are less than $5,000 now for a 4K camera. 1080p is the standard, I think, now with mobile and with iOS and things like that. But 4K is coming, and on Vimeo what creators can do, transcoding a 4K file for playback and web is not something that's so easy to do. There's really no screen that requires that size file unless you're a very, very wealthy family with some giant, movie theater size screen in your basement. But what Vimeo does allow is the downloading of the original file, so people can move files around very easily. And I think that's how 4K is being used on the site right now.